Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure with another viewer-inspired video. This video comes from comments I got from YouTuber Jackal, which I'm sure I mispronounced. I'm just going to shorten that to Jack for the rest of this video. Anyway, they wrote a bunch of comments on some of my recent viewer-inspired videos, specifically viewer-inspired videos 4, 5, and 6, where I went from 0 stars to 6 stars with every weapon type. You can find them if you're interested. They're pretty late in this playlist. Jack is a computer programmer and a modder for some games, and Jack went into the code of Vice City and answered a bunch of questions that I had about the inner workings of this game. And so this video that you're watching right now is going to be some of the things that I learned from reading Jack's comments. But I'm certainly not going to go over everything that Jack wrote, and I don't understand everything that Jack wrote. I'm not a programmer myself. But check out all the gory details if you're interested. Like I said, it's in viewer videos 4, 5, and 6 in this playlist. And also note two things. First of all, Jack's username does not show up. There's no username for these particular comments. And also note that YouTube has filtered the comments by top comments first. It's sorted by top comments first, which hides some of Jack's comments. So whether you're on mobile or computer, if you click on the sort by button at the top of the comment section, change it from top comments to newest first. That's how you want to sort, newest first. And under that sorting filter, you'll be able to see all of Jack's comments. So many thanks to Jack for writing out all of those details. Really good stuff. And let's get into some of the things that I learned from Jack. The first thing I'm demonstrating here is something that Jack pointed out, and that's that if you shoot a police car, even if there are no police officers anywhere nearby, you automatically get a wanted star. And so at the start of this video, I shot the Infernus. I got no wanted attention, not surprising. And then I shot the police car, even though there were no officers nearby, and I got a wanted star. This is true. You get this wanted star even if the police car is dead. This is something else Jack shared. So I blew up the police car, and once my wanted level disappeared, I shot the exploded police car, and I got a wanted star. And it's true even if the police car is submerged. In this current clip, we're going to see that it's possible to hit a police car with your car and not get a wanted star. And this happened occasionally, very rarely in my playthrough. And I think I oftentimes asked, like, why didn't I get a police star when I ran into the police car? And Jack shared that you only get a star if you are going faster than the police car. So here I'm going to intentionally hit the police car where I'm going a little bit slower than they are, and I will not get a wanted star. And so we'll try to kind of nuzzle into this thing a few times and just let it pass me and make sure it's going faster, and then I will clearly initiate contact and cause some damage to the side windows there. And then finally we get the police star. I guess I was going a little bit faster than they were in that last hit. And I never thought to see if I could ram into a police car with a helicopter and get a wanted star, but I can, as long as I'm going faster than the helicopter. I recently made a video all about the Good Citizen bonus, and I claimed, by reading from the wiki, that the only weapons you could use to get the Good Citizen bonus were your fist, brass knuckles, a baseball bat, and the nightstick. And Jack points out that there are some other weapons that you can get the Good Citizen bonus for, including some very surprising pointy weapons like this meat cleaver here. I feel like I'm being a good citizen right now. I'm helping the community of Vice City. So we repeatedly got the Good Citizen bonus for slashing at somebody with a meat cleaver. How about a screwdriver? Yep, that looks good. Can I get another one? Let's go. You and me, officer. You and me against the world. Oh, we're back on the clock. All right, let's go get the next guy. There you go. How about a screwdriver to the side of the head? Fabulous. All right, next weapon is going to be a hammer, which I continue to think has such a satisfying sound effect associated with it. Oh, get some. In this next clip, go ahead and take a look at the pink number in the top right. It's 95. That's my health. When you save the game in Vice City, your health gets regenerated up to maximum. So in this save file, that is 200. And in the next clip, you're going to see that my health is already at 225. Ignore the white number, the armor. But it's at 225 because you get an extra 25 health points from sleeping with a prostitute. And so I save my game here. What's it going to do? It's going to decrease it. Like the programmers thought they were helping me by bringing me up to 200. But actually, if you're above maximum health, then saving your game reduces your health. In a previous video, I was surprised to learn that you can do Checkpoint Charlie in any boat, provided you start Checkpoint Charlie in one of these two boats right here at the boatyard. Well, Jack points out that you can actually do Checkpoint Charlie in any vehicle that can physically touch the checkpoints. So in this clip, I have used the Seaways cheat code, which makes cars float on water. And so this Comet can do Checkpoint Charlie as long as you do the cheat code that allows it to float. And so the Comet is pretty fast in real life, like on the roads, and it's equally fast here on the water. And so you can do Checkpoint Charlie pretty easily in a comment. So I finished with the comment with about 20 seconds to spare. You can also do Checkpoint Charlie in any flying vehicle. So for example, the plane over by the film studio, that's the skimmer. You can do Checkpoint Charlie in that. I tried it and it worked, but I didn't get all that far. And here I'm going to show you most of my one attempt at using this helicopter, the Sea Sparrow. And the reason I'm choosing this helicopter over any other helicopter is that this one floats and the other ones do not. And the reason that this was tough is that every time you hit the water with the pontoons on the helicopter, those big floaty things at the bottom, those, kind of cylindrical type things at the bottom, your velocity goes down real quick. It makes this part with the ramps easier, right? Because you can just essentially go straight over and you don't have to worry about speed and getting launched in a funny direction. Fuck this fucking mission. But like I said, every time you hit the water, you lose a ton and possibly all of your momentum. And I just wasn't able to get all the way to the end in my one attempt. Maybe with practice I could do it. I don't know. But like right here, like, is it possible to get this checkpoint without hitting the water? The thing is, you have to be pretty close to the water in order to get the checkpoint to count. So you can see here that I don't know, probably needed like another 30 seconds or so. Like you go to the right here, and then you grab that one, and then you make one more right, and then there's like a kind of a long straightaway, and then it's a final left at the end. Maybe 30 more seconds. I could have done it with practice, possibly. Feel free to give that a shot with the Sea Sparrow. If you're interested, let us know in the comments how it went. And this final clip is the result of a challenge that Jack laid out for me, and they suggested I try going from 0 stars to 6 stars without killing anyone. So feel free to check my work here in this clip and make sure that even though I'm stabbing some of these officers, like I do try to get the camera back around on them to make sure that you can see that they do get up. So where is this coming from? Well, Jack shared the actual point system associated with the wanted level. So this is really cool because I've never seen this before. So if you have between 0 and 50 points and you get points for doing bad stuff, criminal stuff, then you have no wanted stars. From 50 to 180 is 1 wanted star. 180 to 550 is 2 stars. 550 to 1200, 3 stars. 1200 to 2400, 4 stars, 2400 to 4800, 5 stars, 4800 and above, you've been a very naughty boy and you deserve the 6 stars that you have. So Jack points out that stabbing a police officer with a, quote, sharp object, and there's a specific list of weapons that qualify as sharp objects, gives you more points than you might expect. Gives you 100 points for the one slash. And you don't have to kill a police officer with the slash. If you are walking when you do the slash, then you won't stab them and do that instant death animation. That's also something Jack shared, and I didn't know that either. And so due to a programming glitch, or not a glitch, a bug, like the programmers just goofed, they actually give you 200 points towards your wanted level for every slash with the knife. It should be 100, but it's accidentally 200. And so, yeah, the humble knife is actually really good at getting you stars if that's something you're interested in. And so here I am slashing through the wall because of GTA physics. This did take me a long time. I'm showing you my success. But this was like 2 hours of attempts. I really enjoyed the challenge. I had a lot of fun during the 2 hours. And once I figured out a strategy for it, I actually got 3 passes in a row after 2 hours of failing. But anyway, here's one pass with the humble knife. And pretty straightforward once you understand that, you need to get to 4,800 points, and every slash gives you 200, so that's 24 slashes, and you've got your 6 stars. So thank you so much to Jack for all of the info. I encourage the rest of you to go check out their comments, again, in the other viewer videos 4, 5, and 6 about the 0 to 6 star challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.